Hey, it's Mina G Manifest back with another motherfucking video. And I guess we just want to get into the video. That's pretty much it. And we're just gonna talk about shit, what's been, pretty much what I have pretty much came to a realization about recently. Because this channel is basically about my spiritual journey, and of course about me just knowing what I know and just spreading the word. Okay, spreading the word, being true, just being real, just being myself, just sharing the light. So, basically, so as you saw from the title, basically about like the shadow work, and also how it ties up with the manifestation too, as well. Because I feel like a lot of people are like, the whole manifestation, law of attraction thing has especially became like a trend type of thing. Like, oh, manifesting, like we haven't been doing that since beginning of time, since coming down, coming in physical form. That's a manifestation itself. You always been manifesting no matter what. So as soon as you was born, you're manifesting in a story. So it's not a new thing, it's not a trick. It's just basically just going through your own journey that you chose before you came down here, but that's a whole nother discussion right there. Pretty much. So basically, I just feel like I'm just gonna start from the beginning. So I just got into my shadow work, like just start doing it and really intentionally like being aware of just focusing on my unhealed parts, facing those, and really just conquering it and embracing it, embracing my shadow self, and knowing that everything's okay, and I'm holding my own hand through this. Because starting from about, when I started, about a couple weeks ago or so, look, when I started my spiritual journey, which was technically about, I think it's about 2, maybe 3 years now. It's about like 2018, yeah. Of course I knew about shadow work. Like, I heard about it, came across it a few times or so over time. But you know how you may see something like on like social media, but you don't really pay attention to it because it's like not really, it doesn't catch your interest. And obviously I feel like my spirit guides, my higher self felt like I wasn't ready at the time, which I agree, because I didn't have enough self-love, self-worth for myself that how much I do now, pretty much. So I feel like me focusing more a lot on my positive, my light self, as I call it, I was also subconsciously also avoiding my shadow self, even though I wasn't meaning to do that, but I was technically, even though things were still getting better for me, but I was wondering why, because if you don't work on your unhealed trauma, like you don't realize that subconsciously that your shadow self is really running your life, like as far as like your choices that you're making, because you're not realizing that you're making certain choices out of trauma. Trust and believe. So so when you realize that, as of like for me, go forward. So recently, over the past couple of weeks, before I started, a couple weeks ago, I was watching TikTok, and one of these TikTokers, she was like, somebody's spirit guides are telling me that you need to go ahead and start doing your shadow work. And I was like, okay. And she's like, you need to get up and start doing it now. That's what you need to do. And of course, I see other TikToks about shadow work after that, like just hit in my face about it. And I was just like, yeah, that's definitely a sign. Because I was like, because I know my spirit guides, they always talk to me through social media and everything. And sometimes I may just hear have a conversation with them. So it was just like, I was just like, okay, so y'all feel like I'm ready for that now. Like, ready to do this now, which I am. I know I am. So I was like, yeah, it's time to get on it because originally I had to be honest with myself. I was like, yeah, I've been kind of avoiding my shadow self, pushing down, trying to suppress certain things and not trying to focus on that and focus more on the positive, even though it's great to focus on the positive, but things are not going to last that way if you don't, heal your unhealed trauma. And that's what I'm starting to do. And that's what I am doing. And I'm proud of myself. And, when I came to that realization that night that when I started my shadow work, of course, I looked more into it before I, start actually doing it. But that night, like, it didn't take that long for me to realize, like, it's pretty easy. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I just needed to know how do I start? Like, what are the questions I need to ask myself? And I got some ideas and everything, wrote down some stuff, journaling, inner dialogue, it mainly is really big on being self-aware of yourself, like, which is already a thing that's just what spirituality is. It's just self-awareness in general. That's what that is in general anyways. So it's just being with your yin and your yang, balance and harmony. And I feel like that's what that shadow self and that light self, that's what that yin and yang means for me when I see that symbol. And I truly believe that's what that really means anyways. So, sorry, I'm trying to put that in there. But yeah. So basically that was like amazing that night because of course I cried, happy tears though. It was just like a feeling of just like I'm so happy from a place where I just came from, like seeing so much growth I have so far, and just appreciating the lessons and for like that it taught me so I could be the best person I can be, the best version of myself, a better mother, better friend, a better better partner, better sister, daughter, whatever that may be, but at the same time just not, of course, in a people pleasing way, because that's, like I said, people pleasing, that's also another sign of trauma. So it is. So yeah, if you can't say no to something that doesn't feel good to you, yeah, that's a sign of unhealed trauma. Trust and believe. I know. So because I feel like I definitely did heal over the surface on certain things over the past few years, ever since I started my spiritual journey. But now that I'm more intentionally working with my shadow self, I feel like things could be a lot more better, a lot more faster with my manifestations, because I feel like that has a lot to do with manifestation. Like you just because you're doing that anyways, regardless. Like I said, that's something that you're doing every second, every minute, every hour, on the hour, every day, ever since you've been living, since you started living this lifetime. So that is not ever going to stop until you actually leave this meat suit. But the thing is, so how or what you are manifesting has to come with what's going on within you, because everyone is you pushed out, literally. So if you have certain unhealed parts of you that are like something to do with, say, for instance, relationships with love, what is going on within you that's probably blocking, or that's kind of like you get it but it doesn't last long, like you know what I'm saying, it's like a wishy-washy type of thing. What is going on within you that you're probably not focusing on? That's probably keeping that from staying in your life. So, of course, I just started my journey on that, and I'm happy about it. I just feel like a lot of people are not talking about healing a lot, about like everyone's just focused on just getting what they want. They just don't want to do the work and just want to get what they want. And that's not how it works. It's not. You can't cheat the universe. You can't do that. You just can't do it. The universe knows and truly knows who you are. They knows what where your vibration is, know what your frequency you're on, know what energy you're emitting off. Like, you just, not saying that you're a bad person, because you're not. It's just that, what are the things that you need to heal on first? You need to really sit down and really think about that. You know, think, talk to yourself, meditate. It's all part of that. So that's what I have to say. That's what I have to say. That dang, that cherry coke was so good. But anyways, but yeah, like, we need to make shadow work a trend. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. I know the whole law of attraction thing is, everyone's just like, oh my god, law of attraction. I'm like, it's not a magic trick. Well, it is, but it's not. It's something that you've been doing. You wasn't self-aware of you doing it. That's the difference. So, you know, I hope, for sure, I know that this video is gonna reach the people that needs to see this and that needed to hear this, because we need to make this more, you know, a trend, something that is needed. We need to focus on, because your shadow work is not just from your childhood or anything that you went through from starting from your childhood until now. It has to also do with your past life. Just as also, sorry, it's late at night, can't speak. But anyways, it also has to do with your past lives too, because if anything that's unhealed from your past life could also come into your next life. So we're gonna try to do as much work as we can and heal and heal and heal and reach that self-mastery before we leave this earth, because I know I don't want to come back here. I know I don't. I'm gonna enjoy it while I'm here, but I'm just saying that I do not want to be here again, because the earth is ghetto. Like, I don't mind being like a spirit guide. I would actually be cool with that. I'll be cool signing up as a spirit guide. Yep, that's what I want. When I leave this earth, I want to be a spirit guide. Okay, that's who I want to be. Just, I don't want to do that. Or maybe like one of them, these already evolved aliens. Okay, either one. But I'm not coming here. No, yeah, probably not while it's ghetto. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna be real. I love Earth. Gaia is beautiful, but hopefully, like, I'm striving and doing my best to make sure that, because this is what I'm here for, just to raise the vibration on this earth and help other people just plant that seed for everybody else to realize that you're not just a human, okay? You're a part of the source. You are God. I am God. I am you. You are me. We are all one. So I love you, and I just, like, hope you just got some little bit of information that you need, and you just resonate with me, and you just feel what I'm saying, because I'm just talking. So, especially on how I feel about that, because I really feel like we need to put shadow work out here as a trend. It needs to start being talked about instead of just talking about what we desire. First, we could talk about what we desire, but what do we need to be, what does need to be healed though? That's what we also need to ask ourselves as part of that. That's everything. So we make sure that you do get what you desire, and that what is for you, it stays, because it's always going to be for your highest good. So thank you for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next video. And if you have any questions or anything, just leave in the comment section or whatever, hit me up. Coolios. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.